Right.
But the piece that I was fascinated with on this interview, Tim Kawakami asked Farhan, "This is the end of your original 5-year deal. Have you signed an extension to the deal?" And Farhan said, "I can't really get into that." And I was like, "Whoa, wait a second here." And Tim goes, "Well, the reason why I ask is because, if you're a GM and you only have 1 year left, that kind of, the fan base can wonder about what the deals are that, you're making or not making." Like, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Yeah, I can't really comment on that." And so I was like, "Whoa, wait a second here." We w I now I don't know why he wouldn't have said yes if he did resign. So maybe the no meant, or maybe the no comment meant no. I was really, like, just shocked while I was
Yeah.
listening to this. But there are a couple of different ways you can look at this, right? Because if he's at the end of his deal now, I think if the Giants don't bring him back, he's gonna have tons of suitors to run other teams. So it's not like
Yes.
he desperately needs this job, but maybe he really likes this job. Does he have to make a deal in which he gives up a prospect for a playoff push so that management is happy with the team? And so does that make him more apt to maybe trade one of the prospects this year? The other way to look at it is, if he is a lame duck, does he have the same power that he would on all decisions that are made? Or is management going to go like, "Look, we're not bringing you back, but you cannot do this." Now, I don't know if that happens in that way, but I was just shocked. I was like, "Whoa, this is not part of the calculus, the Farhan calculus, that I even realized that he could be a lame duck GM, and that could change the landscape of what the Giants do this year."
Yeah, I'm with you, but having experienced this as a Rams fan with
Mhm.
Les Snead and Sean McVay at one point a few years back, the quietness of it all. There's going to be here's my prediction after reading that, because again, I read the article, you listened to the show. I
Mhm.
didn't get the emotion behind the answers, the inflection or anything else. I read that more as within the next month before the season starts, the Giants are going to announce probably an extension.
Okay.
Two
That's
2-year
a
extension. Yeah. 2-year extension, 3-year extension, whatever it be. I think Farhan was pretty much saying, I can't be the PIO for the Giants. I'm not going to announce this deal. I'm going to let the Giants PR announce this deal. So that's kind of how I looked at it. But who knows? If not, we all know once the season starts, what we don't know is
yeah.
he in the final year of his deal, or does he have more years on his deal? I would think if he had more years on his deal by the time the season starts, we will absolutely know about it. There's no reason to not know about it.
Yes.
Because if you go into the season and nothing's been announced, all of a sudden fans are going, is he going to blow this up? What is he going to trade all of our prospects to Pittsburgh and then
Yeah.
next year be the Pirates
Yeah.
GM?
Yeah.
What's going to happen here?
Yeah. So I hope it's what you said, because that does make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But the other sort of tone to that interview, and maybe not the tone of the interview, but kind of the what Tim came to realization about, which is when he took over, they are not even really in a better place than they were before he took over. Now, that could change if some of these prospects do graduate. Like, that could change. But
Yeah.
the idea of, okay, he's going to overhaul this whole system, and in 5 years the farm system is going to be great. We're going to have farm system players coming up and being a part of the organization. Literally one. There's been one guy who they've brought to the big team who Farhan has drafted, I believe. Only one so far. Now, again, hoping that changes because you got Kyle Harrison, who we hope to see this year. But that's a that is a way to look at it. Is like he came in to do one specific thing, well, more than one specific thing, but the eyeballs were on like, okay, we need this farm system is in shambles. And it's in shambles because you're winning 3 World Series in 5 years, and you're always playing late into the season, and you don't have these high draft picks, to hit on or to really, to key on. And so, the one season before him was when they got Joey Bart. But yeah, so that's something I think fans are going to keep an eye on because they really do need to graduate a player or two this season, I think, in order to make this a success of some sort. Because what are the Giants re-signing? I think you would bring him back because you believe in his ability to collaborate with Gabe Kapler. But if you're re-signing him just to continue this process or to give him another couple years because of the pandemic and all of those things, then I think that makes sense too. But it also kind of sets the pressure on like, okay, this is your chance here. And if it doesn't change, then maybe they do move on. But I hope it works out because I think he's a really smart guy. And I hope that everything that we've been told as far as this is the way the Giants are going to play baseball, I hope it works out because or else we've been like promoting this thing and it just didn't work. And I don't want that to happen. So I do hope that they figure it out with the prospects and such.